Hi everyone, Chef Anthony here from Don's Appliances. Today I'm going to go over the Gaggenau coffee system. So, super sleek, gray on glass, very nice, very easy to use. I'm going to actually, pop the hood, I like to call it. So right here's the handle. So we're going to open it up. Really go through a couple of the pieces here, in the grind house. So when we pull this out, this is our drip tray, and as you can see, we've been using this. So this is really where the coffee machine rinses. So it'll rinse, before and after every cup so you don't get any grinds in it. This is your discard pile. This is where the hockey pucks, I like to call them, the compacted coffee that it makes, really goes. So this is something you need to maintenance, and this is probably, with the coffee system, probably the most maintenance piece in the kitchen. This will descale every 400 cups, but if you don't have one that has a drain line, things like that, other models do, but this needs rinsed out and you have to discard of the original coffee. So that'll stay right here. This is your water reservoir on the right, on the left here, I might add. So this fills up with water, to descale though, and I'll touch on descale either. So this is the line right here. So you really fill the water up to here and pop a descaling tablet in here, and that's about a 19-minute process. So that'll dissolve, really clean out the guts of your coffee system to keep it running nice so there's no scale build up and there's no oil from the coffee beans build up, okay? So that'll go right here. This is our on and off. This is our main on and off switch. So you kind of always leave it in the on position right here, but if you do need to service it and work on it, you can shut it off right here. So we pull this out. This is our bean hopper, their bean chute right here. So this is really where whole bean coffee goes, and this is the prime example of what coffee bean we should be using. A medium to a dark roast, a dry bean, not with oil. So anything that has an oil bean, we recommend that we don't use because it will actually kind of clog up the grind house a little bit. You don't need any oil, you don't need any flavorings on here. You could kind of season your coffee afterwards, okay? So really goes in this airtight container, and the good part is everything kind of fits where it should, so that'll slide back there. This is really where the milk froths into, and this is your grind house right here. So that's really the grinder, that's the heart of it, that's where all the work's being done. So let's close this up. And let's go to our function board. So right here, on the left is really always where we're going to select it, and then this is really going to finish it out for us. So if we hit our first one, that'll turn our light on and turn our unit on. So it's very nice backlit, okay? Then our next one, we're really going to go into our coffee bar settings. So there is the bean and the temperature right here, so you could select the desired doneness of your coffee. So you could say hot, how hot you want it in temperature land, or right here you could select, how strong you want your bean, okay, and the size of your cup. So to do that, if we're on regular espresso, we'll just hit play and that'll make the espresso. So it's always on the play button. So next one, if we go like this, we can get our regular large coffee, Next, hot water. And if you ever want to do the times two right here will make 2 hot waters, 2 of this, 2 of that. So think about that. This will froth just milk. So if you need to just froth milk for a side of cappuccino or espresso, or you're using it for baking purposes, I froth milk for baking. So think about that. If you just want a warm milk, don't want to use the microwave or things like that, it'll really give it to you in a nice controlled temperature. Think about that. Here next is our cafe latte, definitely a great one. So we're going to get the espresso in there. We're going to get a lot of frothed milk on top. We're getting a lot of froth on top with a light drizzle of milk. So think about how nice that is. Macchiato is really going to do the same. It's going to put warm milk on the bottom, shot of espresso, and froth at the top. Anytime if you need the info button, you can click on that and it'll actually give you the breakdown of the coffee for you, which nobody else does. So just another thing to set it apart. Flat white cup is a great one too. So that's a nice espresso with a dollop in it. Straight cappuccino, a little macchiato, and then we get a ristretto, which is the Italian Americano version. And then we're back to the screen there, okay? So we'll hit the regular espresso. The personal settings are great as well. So this really puts, the barista right in your pocket. So now you could record, your Monday coffee, or if you like an afternoon coffee that's a little bit lighter in froth and beans. So think about that. The personal settings, you could hold up to 6 of these. That really covers kind of all the bits and pieces of your Gaggenau coffee system. Hope you enjoy this video.